Hello, everybody. Now, at the moment, we might be getting something new dedicated to this guy. Yes, Chucky. Now, if you were living in the early 2010s and you realize something, that almost every horror character had a video game. Almost. But one character just didn't seem to. And that happens to be the the good guy himself, the Lakeshore Strangler, Chucky. Now, he made an appearance in only one horror video game, Terrordrome, a PC Mortal Kombat game. Well, PC Mortal Kombat wannabe game. It was alright. I used to play it all the times on my dad's PC. But in the 2010s, a little development studio which are basically known for making phone games, tick tick games. I think that's what they were called. We're going to develop a high budget child's play video game, and lots of from video footage and information that we were given, this was supposed to be Friday the 13th, the game, before that even existed. You were supposed to roam around this house, being sneaky, and trying to murder people with the weapons that you just find sitting around. You don't have any weapons equipped with you unless you find random ones. In most gameplay trailers, there happens to be a baseball bat, a knife, and that seems to be about it. There's and it had potential. In the footage that we were given, ooh, excuse me, it didn't look half bad for what the times video game era. But here's the thing. It needed the budget. Now, for the demo itself, they gave him about $200,000 to make it. Now, it may not look like much, but you can't really blame it because it was just a playable demo and it was in its earliest of states. So, instead of making more money off of microtransactions due to their games, they wanted to use a good old thing called a Kickstarter. Who remembers Kickstarter? The one website where they house these potentially great ideas, and they also happen to be crap. One of the most famous instances is John Kay's Cans Without Labels campaign, which we won't get into that. But they wanted to launch a Kickstarter so they can have the funds to continue making this game. Now, the ridiculous amount of money they needed. They needed $1 million to make it. Yes, you heard me right. $1 million. Just imagine. Why were they thinking of that? Why would they think $1 million was gonna make a game? It would probably take, for what they're doing, probably about $40,000 to make the game. Probably. Because if it takes $20,000 to make a demo, they would need twice that amount to make the full game. Unless they want to add updates and things and such. But when people were backing it. Specifically, 19 people backed this project, and they only made $585. Now you're thinking, that's sad, and you're right. I happen to be a pretty big Chucky fan. I don't have the most merchandise, but from most of the movies, from all the movies I've seen, I like all of them except for one of them. I will not specify that because I can do a movie review, and reviews are something I really am doing, really good at doing. But at the moment, I will not be discussing that. That's a discussion for a completely different day. Now, because of this, and the fact that, they didn't have the budget, they decided to completely shelve the idea and just stop it from being made. I honestly wanted that game to be made. I wasn't introduced to Chucky. I mean, I knew who Chucky was, but I didn't bother to watch their movies. Because why, as a kid, this guy used to scare me. Can you blame me? And I didn't start getting into Chucky until about 6 years ago. Yeah. But then I got crazy over this good guy. Not really good guy, but bad guy. um, and when I heard about the news back when I was really into Chucky, I got upset. We could have potentially had a good video game on our hands. It could have been a hidden gem. But sadly, the game was canceled. But it has a second chance. Another Child's Play game is being developed right now, who first started back in 2018. Child's Play Friends Till the End. It's going to be a bit of revision. Instead of you being stuck in a person's house, you're inside the good guy factory. Now there's not much information I can give off to you guys, and if I had the information, I would have given it to you. But and from what I know, the game is still in beta. It's another one of those Kickstarter cases. From the looks of it, they're actually going to be needing $8,000 so they can get the models from Chucky Wanna Play. They canceled Chucky. Now, so far they do have those models, and they are going to be put in the game. So far, it's in beta, and at the moment, it seems to be not the best looking, but can you blame it? It is in a very early state. And once you donate to the game, you get a free demo of it. I haven't personally played it, but I've seen people play it, and from the looks of it, it looks like if you mixed Hello Neighbor with Granny, a mobile horror game that got popular all of a sudden when I was younger. And Hello Neighbor, another game. Yeah, it's just it seems weird, but so far it seems to be that we are getting a Chucky game. in any way, shape, or form. And these are not just like a bootlegged game that just it's Chucky but with different name. No. It's not like that. No, it's an actual game. And so far, all the things it's gonna be on, it seems to be on PC right now, but it'll later go to the the PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. I don't think it will go to the Nintendo Switch because Nintendo's all about that kid-friendly appeal. So that will not be tolerated. So I honestly think that you guys should definitely check this game out. Please donate to the guys. They really need it. And we do need a Chucky game in our life. Because if Freddy Krueger, even though he doesn't have the best game, has a video game. Jason, he's got a couple. Leatherface has a game. Predator has a game. Alien, he's got multiple from Sega. Freaking Michael Myers has a game and has been featured in a couple of other games. And a bunch of other stuff. A bunch of horror characters where you didn't expect they were going to have a game. They have a game. Yeah, it's pretty freaking weird. But Chucky, out of all the horror characters, which is most infamous for freaking out kids because it's so uncanny, and the fact that it's a toy they could possibly have and that could possibly come to life and try to kill your family. I don't think they wanted that. So far, I want the game to happen. Somebody make it happen. Heck, there even is kind of a bootleg-ish Chucky type game. It's called Charles. No, it's Charlie. It's Charlie. It's literally Chucky's face plastered on a generic doll body. And it came from like some what do you call it? Random some foreign country. And the fact that it's called Charlie, it's because they don't exactly have the license to make a Chucky game, but they want a Chucky game. They just can't call him for what he is. People seem to like it, but like I said, like Chucky Friends to the End, this game's also in beta, but this one looks slightly worse. Just slightly worse than Child's Play Chucky Friends to the End. Now, please make this game happen. I really want a playable Chucky game. No matter where it's from or who I need to contact, I want it to happen. Alright, guys, peace out for a little bit. And if you've noticed the different name, I felt like there needed to be some changes. Because I think just exposing my name out as my YouTube name is not that cool. It's not that cool, no. And something stupid as I am potato makes sense. Alright, make sure you hit the subsubed button. Lick it. Don't dislick it. Don't do that. No. Just subsub it.